Alricht, Gamma, what's up?
Welcome back to Channel Me. Get hyped because today we're diving into the asterisk top 10 open world games we're absolutely losing it over for 2025. Seriously, next year is gonna be huge for open world fans. We're talking massive landscapes, insane adventures, and worlds that'll blow your mind. From the titles you've been waiting for to some seriously cool surprises, this list has got it all. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's count down the open world games you're gonna be playing non-stop in 2025. You don't want to miss this. Alright, landing in the number 1 spot, we've got Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, this one's already out in the wild, so you've probably heard the buzz. Honestly, trying to tell you something new about a Monster Hunter game at this point feels a bit like preaching to the choir. Think of it as a slightly streamlined take on the magic of Monster Hunter World, but with a sprinkle of the agility and flow from Monster Hunter Rise. They've definitely added some verticality to the environments, which is cool, but don't expect any groundbreaking new movement mechanics.
Bottom line?
It's a Monster Hunter game through and through. And man, is it a big Monster Hunter game. It absolutely nails what it sets out to do. Those epic hunts are just chef's kiss. I'm almost hesitant to declare it the best Monster Hunter ever, because let's face it, everyone's got their favorites. Plus, it's definitely made some waves with its approach to simplifying certain elements, which might not sit well with everyone. But personally, I'm absolutely loving it. You can jump into Monster Hunter Wilds right now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Securing the 9th spot, we have Light No Fire, the highly anticipated next project from Hello Games, the creators of the acclaimed No Man's Sky. What makes this title stand out is its bold shift in focus. Instead of an entire universe of planets, players will delve into a single massive world, a procedurally generated planet said to be the size of Earth. Sounds overwhelming, right? But what's truly intriguing is the promising blend I'm sensing between the raw, explorative freedom of Valheim and the enchanting wonder of Breath of the Wild in Light No Fire. There even seems to be a touch of Tears of the Kingdom sprinkled in.
Mysterious caves, vast landscapes.
The game appears to offer a more expansive sandbox-style open world than even Breath of the Wild, with a greater emphasis on building, a feature not as prominent in Breath of the Wild or Valheim. Being a Hello Games production, we can undoubtedly expect some familiar elements reminiscent of No Man's Sky, but there's also a palpable sense of new and exciting possibilities here. Light No Fire is currently projected to launch on PC later this year, according to various leaks and community speculation. Let's eagerly await what surprises Hello Games has in store for us with this colossal world. Sliding into the number 8 spot is Terminator: Survivors, a title that has me particularly excited as it feels like the Fallout game I've always envisioned within the gritty Terminator universe. The focus here is definitely on survival, with robust base-building mechanics allowing you to fortify your defenses against the relentless machine threat. What's even more promising is the inclusion of co-op, letting you team up with friends for those intense battles against waves of terrifying Terminator units. While the Terminator franchise hasn't always had the best luck with video games, Survivors looks like it could be a genuine surprise, launching first on PC through Steam Early Access before making its way to consoles down the line. Keep this one on your radar. Coming in at number 7 on our list of noteworthy open-world games for 2025 is The Precinct, a title that promises a unique police officer experience in a vibrant, neon-drenched city heavily inspired by the aesthetic of the 1980s. You'll step into the shoes of Nick Cordell, a rookie police officer, and explore a world teeming with color and crime. While the city's appearance might draw comparisons to cyberpunk games, The Precinct is actually set in 1983. Think of it as a complete reversal of Grand Theft Auto. Instead of causing chaos, you'll be the one maintaining order. Your duties will range from the mundane, like issuing parking tickets and resolving minor disturbances, to more dangerous situations like preventing bank robberies. The Precinct promises to offer a realistic and diverse look at the life of a police officer, blending everyday tasks with tense action sequences. This game is expected to launch on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series in 2025, and it's definitely an interesting option for those looking to try out a new role in the open-world gaming landscape. Next up at number 6, we have a rather mysterious and promising title called Hell Is Us. *** In this game, you'll step into the shoes of Remy, a UN peacekeeper who decides to leave his post and return to his homeland of Hadia, a land ravaged by strange occurrences. Here, he not only seeks answers about his origins but must also confront terrifying creatures known as Hollow Walkers. Right from the title and setting, Hell Is Us evokes several comparisons, particularly with Death Stranding, due to the element of exploring a desolate world with supernatural threats. However, the game's uniqueness lies in its gameplay. Because the Hollow Walkers are completely immune to modern weaponry, Remy is forced to rely on ancient melee weapons, leading to challenging and tactical combat reminiscent of the Dark Souls series. Additionally, we might also see some dark psychological elements and difficult choices, similar to Spec Ops: The Line. This peculiar combination of elements creates an undeniable allure for Hell Is Us. The game promises to deliver a unique experience that is challenging, haunting, and full of mystery. Hell Is Us is scheduled to release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC on September 4th of this year. Prepare yourselves for a journey filled with surprises and trials in this dark world. Alright, landing at number 5 on our top 10 open world games of 2025 list is Ark 2. You remember Ark, that wild prehistoric survival game with dinosaurs and all sorts of crazy creatures, right? Well, things are about to get even more explosive with Ark 2. The first thing that grabs your attention has to be the appearance of Vin Diesel. Just hearing that makes you want to jump into the action, doesn't it? But that's just scratching the surface. Ark 2 is bringing a true revolution compared to its predecessor. The game world has been completely rebuilt, promising breathtakingly grand and detailed landscapes. The combat system has also been revamped, shifting to a third-person perspective with a style that feels somewhat similar to Souls games, demanding more strategy and skill. Another noteworthy point is that Ark 2 will have full cross-platform mod support thanks to the power of Unreal Engine 5. This opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities for the gaming community. Anyway, with these significant changes and upgrades, Ark 2 is definitely one of the most anticipated open-world survival games to look forward to later this year on Xbox Series XS and PC. Get ready for one heck of a prehistoric adventure.
Awesome.
Let's move on to the 4th spot, where we find The Outer Worlds 2. If you were a fan of the creative and humorous role-playing game, The Outer Worlds from Obsidian Entertainment, then this is definitely good news for you. This sequel will take us to an entirely new star system called Arcadia, promising adventures and quirky characters that are just as captivating. Many are hoping that The Outer Worlds 2 will deliver the kind of science fiction RPG experience they've been looking for, perhaps something they haven't quite found in other titles. Imagine that unique blend of Fallout-esque gameplay with a touch of Futurama-style craziness and humor, but perhaps with a slightly more serious underlying storyline. Personally, I absolutely love the uniqueness and charm of the first game, and I believe that The Outer Worlds 2 will be an unmissable RPG when it launches on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC later this year. Get ready for an interstellar journey full of surprises and fun. Claiming a very promising 3rd spot is Project: The Perceiver, an open-world action game currently in development by Paper Games and 17ZHE Studio. That studio name is a bit of a tongue-twister. In this game, you'll step into the role of a master of varietas, a character who possesses the unique ability to perceive and combine diverse ideals into powerful masks. It sounds a bit abstract, but the exciting part is that when you wear these masks, they grant you completely different combat abilities. This makes me think a little bit of the mask variety in Majora's Mask, combined with the challenging combat style of Sekiro. Perhaps that's just a playful comparison, but the gameplay footage revealed so far does show combat elements that look quite similar to Sekiro. As for the masks, we'll just have to wait and see what surprises they hold. Currently, Project: The Perceiver has only been announced for PlayStation, with the possibility of other platforms in the future. Information about other platforms, as well as the official release date, hasn't been revealed yet, so be sure to keep a close eye on this intriguing title. Okay, let's talk about our number 2 pick, The Fantastic Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. And yes, you heard that right, This one's already out and available for you to dive into. Having spent some quality time with it, I can confidently say that this sequel takes everything that made the first game so unique and cranks it up to 11. One of the clever things they've done is weave the narrative in a way that makes the early game reset of your skills and progression feel completely natural. You get robbed, you get hurt, and you're forced to rebuild. It makes perfect sense within the story. This time around, the world of Bohemia feels even more expansive and alive. And honestly, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2 truly delivers on its promise of being a bigger, better, and more polished version of the original. If you're looking for an open-world RPG that prioritizes historical accuracy, immersive simulation, and a rewarding sense of progression, then this is an absolute must-play. It's out now on all major platforms, so what are you waiting for?
Go give it a shot. You won't regret it.
Finally, without a shadow of a doubt, claiming the #1 spot is Grand Theft Auto 6, or GTA 6. This game is expected to launch this year. And therefore, there's no question that it's the biggest open-world game of the year. That's a pretty safe bet. There's a strong possibility we'll be controlling two main characters. We haven't heard anything to contradict this information. It seems quite likely that there will be two protagonists in the story. The game is set in a fictionalized Miami city, known as Vice City. It looks like we're going to get a Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas-style experience but set in Florida. I'm completely fine with that. In fact, I really want that to happen. I'm incredibly eager to play it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Rockstar Games will do with this title. Even though we already know quite a bit about the game from leaks, there's still very little official information. I have a feeling they're going to surprise us with something completely new that we haven't even considered. And I'm really excited about that. Grand Theft Auto 6 is scheduled to launch on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS later this year. And that wraps up our video for today. I hope this list has given you a good look at some of the most anticipated open-world games coming in 2025. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and let us know which open-world game you're most excited about. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
By sticking together, being a team. Trust.
Trust.